What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's the dude, Fade Count here, back with another video. In today's video, we will be sim drifting in Forza Horizon 5 with this 1997 Lexus SC300. Of course, it is a V8, it is supercharged. If you have not already seen the full Lexus SC300 sim drift video, check it out. I will put it up here. While we do that, we will be discussing the worst part about Forza Horizon 5, the biggest issue, the biggest problem. And with all that being said, hit that like button if you like the video, hit the subscribe button. Hope everyone's having a great day, and let's just get right into it. The worst part about Forza Horizon 5, the biggest issue, the biggest problem with this game is the AI traffic. The ghost cars, AI traffic, whatever you would like to call it. This is the biggest problem with Forza Horizon 5. It has gotten to a point in this game, if you are someone like me who uses a sim rig to drive in this game, you can probably relate. Especially if you are someone who likes to drift. The fact that you cannot turn off AI traffic whenever you would like is the biggest flaw with this game. Now, no hate to Forza Horizon 5, I think this is one of the best games ever created. It's amazing, the physics are amazing, it is so much fun, it's open world, the cars are great, the sounds are great, the dynamics of driving is amazing, especially with a sim rig. But that's where the issue is. A lot of people play these games not only to have fun with a video game, but believe it or not, to get better at real life driving. Whether you are taking a car to a track, you are learning how to drift, whatever it may be, people play these games, especially with a sim rig, to enhance their real life driving skills. Like any skill, like any hobby, like anything that you have to get good at, it takes practice to get good at it. Practice is time. In cars, time is seat time. The more you drive the car, the more you drive, the better you get, the more understanding you have with how your car drives, how it handles, how the e-brake works, how the throttle works, how the gear ratio is set up. All these different things, seat time is the only way to perfect the car you are driving. You're also going to have to go back and forth and tune your car, whether that's the tire pressure, the gear ratio, whatever it may be. You're going to have to go back and forth, tune the car, get back in the car and drive. Tune the car, perfect it, get back in the car and drive. And that takes time as well. Now this brings us all back to AI traffic, the biggest issue in this game, Forza Horizon 5. Whether you are racing the car, drifting the car, driving for fun, you keep testing it and driving, testing it and driving to perfect your car, you do not want to have the burden of AI traffic. In this case, AI traffic is what causes issues, frustration, and takes more time than needed to really perfect the car you are driving. Or just have a good time, because you're going to hit traffic. You're going to hit the car that's coming around the corner that you don't see until the last second. You can't do anything about it. Next thing you know, you hit the car and you have to restart your track, or you're just frustrated and you have to keep driving and go from there. Don't get me wrong, I understand why they put AI traffic in a game like this. In real life, there are other cars on the road. You are not the only car on the road, especially on the highways or main streets. Maybe if it's 4 a.m., sure, you might be the only car on the road, but in most cases, it's you, other cars, strangers you do not know, driving their cars, usually very terribly, and that's how the real world is. So when you take a open world racing game, yes, you are going to try to emulate a real world situation. With that being said, maybe it's not the AI traffic itself that is the biggest issue with Forza Horizon 5, but the fact that you cannot turn it off whenever you would like. If you were able to turn off AI traffic whenever you would like, let's say you come up to a spot, a drift spot, such as this in this footage. You want to keep going around and around. Right there you just saw, I almost ran into a car. If I didn't have AI traffic turned on, that wouldn't be an issue. I could have taken the corner a lot more wide. I could have gotten a better line, a better, drift per se. But the fact that you cannot turn it off, I think, is the biggest issue in and of itself. As you saw in the very beginning of this video, those were drifts that were really good. Some of them were very long, and then all of a sudden you hit a car and you have to restart your whole line. Whether that's you're drifting from one end of the map to the next, you find a spot on the map that you want to drift back and forth with, whatever it is, you hit this car, you have to restart, and it can be very time consuming and very frustrating. As close as this game comes to real life driving, at the end of the day, it is still a video game. And like most video games, they are more in a utopian setting. In this case, you can't exactly go out in the real world, drive like a complete maniac, drift wherever you want, go 200 miles an hour wherever you want, do donuts wherever you want. Although yes, in a perfect world, I wish. You pass a parking lot, perfect drift zone. You go on an on-ramp, perfect drift zone. But you can't do that without putting yourself and other innocent people in danger, or getting chased by the police, going to prison, and ruining your life forever. So these games allow you to drive the way you want, while not only having fun, but also increasing your real-life driving skills. And because of that, you should be able to turn off AI traffic, so you can get better at driving, have fun, and not carry the burden of AI traffic or other cars getting in your way. The last point I would like to make about AI traffic in this game comes back to drifting. With drifting, you have to be precise. You have to learn how to tune these cars, get the right tire pressure, get the right suspension, etc. Then you have to drive the car, learn how to drive it, and as you're testing it, you want to make sure you're getting the right angles. You want to make sure you could drift it long enough, get the right angles, get the right speed, all these things. If you have to worry about AI traffic in the way constantly, this is going to be a big issue, and it is a big issue. Right here, as you can see, I'm going, I can't get that angle because the car is right there, back in the dirt, keep going, and I hit a car. AI traffic should be able to be turned off. If you had the option to turn off AI traffic, this game would be a 10 out of 10. You'd become a lot less frustrated as you drift, you'd become a better driver, and overall, it would just be a much better experience. Comment down below what you think the biggest problem with Forza Horizon 5 is. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.